Good day everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now this video I'm going to do today is going to be a little bit different than videos I've done in the past, because normally I do playthrough videos or walkthrough videos, or I just simply export my Twitch live streams across to the channel, complete with the conversations that I've had during the live stream, just naturally exactly how they are. But I need to do this video today for this game, because this game has kind of really surprised me. And it's a strange one, because a demo release for this game, this is Sandland that I'm playing here on the PS5, and I'm going to say that I'm just under 4 hours in. No, 5 hours in, sorry. I did a live stream last night that was around about 4 hours and 45 minutes, so I'm just under 5 hours through the story. My character is currently only level 6. I've unlocked the tank, and I did a main story quest last night that also now got me to unlock the jump bot, which should now be available in my garage down below there, which I can go and collect as part of continuation of the quest that I'm on. As it says up there, a jump bot gimme, which is the quest name. Now this town as well, I didn't come across this town until I was a good three hours or so into the game. And this town is going to serve, or I think it's going to serve, as what's going to be your first central hub, where as you complete side quests for the town grows, the town thrives, more residents move in, more quests become available, more facilities become available. You even eventually get yourself a room which you can fully customize with furniture and decor. And the reason I'm saying all this is because a demo release for this game, as I said a few moments back, a demo release for this game on PS5 and Xbox. But the demo was a strange one, because the demo, and I think I've read that the demo was purposely structured the way it was for the sole aim and the sole purpose of you being able to experience the combat in the vehicles and to try out a number of different vehicles, because the demo literally put you in a very small contained area of the big world map, which I've not even come across yet in my playthrough now for the full game. So this is the map. In fact, I can't show you the full map because I'm centralized. Oh, I can show you the full map, because this is the town that I'm in, the town called Spino. Now, if I go across to the Sandland map, this is the map that I've unlocked so far, and the map unlocks as you play. So that's where I started, and I've made my way south, carrying out quests as I've gone, and more things I've discovered en route, like caves and ruins and camps, all appear on the map as icons because I've discovered them in my travels. But any of the map that's still fogged over or clouded over, I've not discovered yet. Okay. Now, the demo put you in a very small section, self-contained section of the map, and it didn't give you anything to do other than to grab a vehicle, and it gave you a choice of 3 vehicles, which was a motorcycle, a jump bot. No, it wasn't. It was a mech, sorry. It was a motorcycle, a mech suit, and the tank. And let you just literally free roam around and get yourself involved in combat encounters with the various enemies that were there. But the demo did, in my opinion, for me, it was enough for me to want to purchase the full game and take a punt on the full game. The demo did hint at the fact that there was a lot more to do. So there was, in the demo, I drove past a ruins, but I couldn't go in it. Ruins are essentially, I think, are going to be dungeons in the game. So I drove past the ruins, but I couldn't go in it. I went up to a radio tower, but I couldn't repair it and interact with it. And when you find radio towers in the full game, they're essentially like the tower systems that you get in a number of other games, that once you unlock the tower, it kind of gives you an overview of a small section of the area, identifying points of interest and so on. And the demo didn't do any of that. The demo hinted that there was possibly going to be more to it than meets the eye, but it literally gave you nothing to do other than to try out these 3 vehicles, free roam around and get yourself involved in combat encounters using different weaponry that was available with the various enemies that were available in the small section. And I don't think the demo did the game any favors in a way, because not everybody may have seen the potential in the game the way that I kind of decided that I was going to take a punt on the game. And I thought it's an open world game. There's customization with the vehicles. There's a very big emphasis in this game of the vehicles being the bread and butter of the game. The different vehicles you get, the customization of the vehicles, the upgrading of the vehicles, adding different weapons on, adding different decals and skins onto the vehicles and so forth. And that is the bread and butter of the game. That, as I think, is what is going to be the selling point of the game and how they're marketing the game with regards to free roam, open world combat. But there's more to it than that, I think. There's more to it than that. And like I say, I'm just under 5 hours in, and I only got introduced to the tank after around about the 2 hour mark, and that was by doing a quest where I had to steal said tank from an army base, which involved a fair bit of stealth and sneaking around. So this is the town that I'm in now, which is going to serve as a central hub while I'm in this area. I think there's a number of these towns when you get to different regions, because there's also a forestry region or a green region within the game that you unlock eventually as you progress. But if I come down here now, for example, I've got my main quest waiting for me at the garage, which I'm going to need to talk to an NPC that I've come across who's helping me out, named Anne. And she's going to drive forward the quest, or the main quest that I've got going on here with regards to getting the jump bot. And the jump bot is then going to push me on to progress even further, because it's going to let me access areas that I couldn't previously access because I couldn't jump as high as I needed to be able to jump. There's loads of loot, there's loads of chests around, there's loads of caves around, there's loads of minerals and resources around. There's a sort of a survival element going on with regards to there's an extreme shortage of water, and you've got to keep topping up your water, which is your health potions in essence. And you can get them by coming across camps and refilling your water, or you can come across vendors in towns or vendors wandering the wasteland who sell various potions and solutions that either aid you in your health or your strength or your firepower. And there's a lot going on here, and it's been uncovered and unlocked to me at what I would say is a very, very nice pace, and it completely took me by surprise, because deep down I knew there was more to it from playing the demo. I took the punt on it, I've ran with it, I played it last night, and every bit of the game I played last night, it just kept giving and kept giving and kept giving and kept blowing me away. To the point where I came off from my session on it last night, and I absolutely loved it. I adored it, in fact, and I love what it's doing. So if I come down here now to the garage, and let me just progress this story on, just so you can see how things unfold.
What's this?
Nice, huh? I picked up a core frame in pretty decent shape at the lease-up junkers market.
That's funny. It's the same model as my old car.
Oh, really? A junker was selling it. He said that he bought it off a bunch of bandits with diamond face paint.
Those thieves. They'll do just about anything to turn a profit.
You mean this used to be your car?
It would seem so.
Oh. In that case, you should have it.
Are you sure?
Don't sweat it. I had fun putting it together. And I owe you guys a ton anyway.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Oh man! I sure wish I had my own car!
I can make you one too if you bring me a frame.
Your eyes are bloodshot. Did you not sleep?
Not a wink. I stayed up all night making the car.
So you've been slacking on the jump bot to do that instead?
It's not like I didn't try, you know. I've never built one, and it's complicated enough that I'll need a blueprint.
Are you serious? Oh man.
It's a highly specialized bot, so I'm not surprised.
If you're after a blueprint, I think Mayor Tor just might have what you need. Didn't he mention that the rebel army had left some files on jump bots behind?
Oh yeah! The mayor'd be the person to ask! I'm impressed you managed to remember that.
Ho ho! When it comes to memory, no other demon can match me.
I hope whatever Mayor Tor was thinking of was actually the blueprints.
So the game, essentially, I'll try not to give too much away, but the game essentially starts out, whereas I play as this prince guy here, this Beelzebub, and I'm a demon, and the guy with the beard, he's thief, and he's also a demon, but this Rao guy, Sheriff Rao, he's a human, and humans and demons kind of coexist in a post-apocalyptic post-war ravaged world, and water is extremely rare. And this Sheriff Rao guy turned up at my camp and I was kind of minding my own business doing some mundane quests, and has tasked me with helping him find what's called a legendary spring, where there's a endless supply of water to satisfy everyone, and we can both live in harmony and share said water. And we've all kind of joined forces, and then through progressing through the game, whilst I was doing one mission last night, whilst I was trying to steal the tank, I came across this Anne character, this other NPC named Anne, who's a mechanic, who's also joined our cause because I rescued her from an army base, and now she's my, let's call her my resident mechanic. So she's going to provide the means and ways of being able to upgrade and to construct vehicles. Hence why she built me that car. Now that car that she's just built during that cutscene, that is the car that you start off with in the game, but you come across a few bandits, you have a fight with them, but your car gets wrecked. But it looks like they've sold the car, and it's ended up back in my hands, and she's done the car up and made it so that it's drivable again. So that may become a vehicle for me. So there's going to be various NPCs that you can interact with and get quests off to push on with main stories, but also if I go to quests here, you'll see that I've got main quests, side quests, and also very, very late last night during my live stream I came across a guy who was giving out bounties, and you're allowed to take 5 bounties at any given time and have them in your quest log, let's call it. So I've got these 5 bounties awaiting me, which when you go to the map are showing up as these icons here. So 4 of them are in the area that I've already kind of uncovered, and then I noticed that one of them is all the way down here in an area that I've not yet uncovered. And they have got, if I go back across to them, they have got levels attached to them to give me an indication of how difficult they're going to be for the current level that my character is. So my character's currently level 6, and I've got a bandit there, a bandit in training, Max, who is a level 7, so may prove to be quite a challenge. But then I've also got a level 10, who will definitely be a challenge, but then I've got 7, a 6, and another 7. So they are optional side quests. There's no time limit on them, what I can see. They don't kind of re-roll around or expire at any given time, so I can crack on with them whenever I want. There's a full skill system going on in the game. Every time I level up, I get a skill point to spend on my character and also on my 2 allies, who bring different things to the fight and different abilities and stuff to aid me in the fight and the battles. You've got items where you've got consumables, you've got materials, you've got parts, you've got key items, and then a section there for furniture that I've not been introduced to in the game yet, but I do know that, like I say, you do get your own gaff, you get your own place, you get your own house, let's call it, and you get to decorate it and fill it with furniture and decor. And then you've got all the vehicle customization stuff. So, at the moment, through my just over, let's call it 4.5 hour playthrough last night, through progressing through the story, I found a better tank gun, and also a better machine gun. So I've come to the garage and I've fitted them and I've sold the older parts to get money off them. I also came across in one of the chests that you loot an acceleration chip, which I unlocked through leveling up so that I could fit that. I've still got the chip there slot, which is locked. Not sure when that will unlock, but yeah, there's a lot going on this game and in the game, and the demo does not give you any of this. It plonks you so far through the story when you're think about a level 15, 3 vehicles to literally pick and drive, and just free roam and go into battles with random various enemies. But like I say, it did hint as there was more to this, and I got the feeling there was more to it. I got the gut feeling there's more to it. So let's just check on. There's a chest round here that I did spot when I was at the top of that hill. Let me come round here and loot this chest that I saw. This will just be full of parts, I would imagine. Oh, materials. So B grade meter and B grade cable. ×2 of each obtained. So let me just check on Anne. Look what was in the garage. Special vehicle cores. Now I think that's the pre-order stuff. That is the pre-order stuff, I think. So I wonder if I can do them yet. I don't think I've been introduced to oh, yeah, I've got. Oh no, it's a standard. It's exactly the same, so I can sell one of them. I picked that up out of the chest last night. A standard fender. So, and it's exactly the same as the one that I've got. No extra attributes whatsoever, so I can probably sell that. What I haven't got yet, I don't think, is... I mean, I can rename vehicles. I've just noticed that I can rename them. But I can't see an option to apply my decal. But I've got an option to upgrade it, so if I upgrade it... I don't have enough materials to upgrade the other chip slot, so I need some more standard meter, cable, quartz, and magnet.
See you later.
Why, I've got an exclamation mark by
Do you
you
need
still.
anything?
Oh, you can upgrade that to individual weapons as well. So if I enhance the part, it'll get plus 12 on the damage, and reload time will be quicker. There you go. So not only can you fully replace the parts, you can upgrade the parts that you've got. Again, didn't know that until literally just now, as I'm doing this video.
See you later.
And that must have been what she wanted me to do, because the exclamation mark has gone. So she's my point of call for any upgrades to vehicles that I want to do, any enhancements. Let's go and talk to the mayor.
Hey, would you happen to have the jump bot blueprints?
Blueprints? No, I don't have anything like that.
Great.
Didn't you mention there being some documentation on jump bots in the files the rebels left behind?
Oh, you're right. Let me go fetch them real quick. Found them. This what you need?
So you have the blueprints after all!
Is it alright if we borrow these for a bit?
Be my guest.
Thanks!
Assemble a jump bot. So I've got an icon above his head, so he can probably still dish stuff out, but let's go and speak to Anne, because I think we're going to assemble this jump bot now.
And we brought the blueprints!
They really had exactly what we needed! This should do the trick! I'll get started right away! Hope I have enough parts.
So check required parts for a vehicle construction. To create a vehicle, you will need a vehicle frame, money, and any other necessary parts. To check what parts are required for a vehicle, go to Make Vehicle from the Vehicle menu. Ah, see, this is new, so Make Vehicle. You can check what parts are required from the Parts Needed menu. Parts you still don't own will be shown in red. Once you have checked what parts are required, go to the Make Part from the Parts menu. So, Jump Bot. I've got the frame, but I haven't got a primary weapon, I haven't got a secondary weapon, I haven't got an engine, and I haven't got suspension. So, make part. Making parts. You need money and materials to make parts. Select a vehicle type with the L1 or R1 and select a part to make with L2, R2. Choose a part to build and hold X to make it. So, oh, there you go. Goes to jump bot. So jump bot. I've got a grenade launcher, and incendiary grenade launcher. I can't make that because I haven't got the parts, so I can make the grenade launcher. But let's not worry about the weapons for now. Let's see if I can definitely make an engine. So I can make a parallel twin engine. So let's make that. And suspension, I can make standard legs. So let's make them. And make the grenade launcher. And secondary weapon, the machine gun. So I've made the parts. So if I go back... Do you know what I didn't keep an eye on there? What money it was using. And that's used, I think, that's used off my cash. So if I go back to... You have everything you need to make a jump bot. Go to Make Vehicle for the Vehicle menu to make a jump bot. So if I hold X now, this will make this. From parts, select a slot to set a created part to it. Once you have set parts to all the slots, hold X to make the vehicle. So primary weapon, grenade launcher, secondary weapon, machine gun, parallel twin engine, and then I was having standard legs. Oh, I haven't got enough money. I can't do it because I haven't got enough money. I don't believe it. Right.
See you later.
As if I haven't got enough money. So I could do with finding in town and hope there is a vendor. And I'm not sure if there... Oh, there's a shop. There is a shop. So if I go and sell, because I have got a couple of spare parts, if I go to this lady here, talk,
Welcome.
then let's sell. Sell the tank gun because I've got 2 of them, and I've got 2 fender. It's just exactly the same fender, isn't it? Sell the fender.
Thank you for coming.
So these vendors sell parts, materials, and consumables. Sometimes they do vary in what they do sell.
Do you need anything?
There you go, they're all in. Everything's in place, all the parts, the frame, the grenade launcher, secondary weapon, primary weapon, engine, legs, all decks to assemble. It immediately came up with a prompt for me to give it a name then, but we'll just keep it Jump Bot. And that's going to appear
See you later. Done.
on my
and
radio
done.
menu.
I can't believe you really made it.
What you talking about? You didn't think she could?
I'll be honest, I had my doubts. You must have had a fine mentor.
No mentor for me. I'm completely self-taught. Just picked up what I could here and there. There's just always been a lot for me to tinker around with.
Incredible.
In any case, this should allow us to slip past the army and continue on our journey south.
You know, it's awfully fitting that we made a bot to outfox the Royals at the Rebel Army's ex-base. Almost like it's fate.
All right then. Let's get a move on already.
If you have any problems with the bot, come back for repairs anytime.
Thanks.
Prince, before we head to the East Valley, let's scout the southern road.
What for?
I want to see what the army might be able to throw at us.
Okay.
Right, so I'm not going to do any more questing stuff at the moment, but you get a rough idea of why I'm saying that this game has a lot more to offer than what you saw in the demo. And if you played the demo and you came away from the demo feeling a little bit undecided or a little bit unimpressed, it's fully understandable why. But trust me, with what I've played so far and maybe what you've picked up in this video, there's a lot more to this game than meets the eye. The game has got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot to the game. There's a lot of depth to the game. There's a lot of meat on the bones to this game. So I'm going to wrap up this video here because I just wanted to put across some thoughts I had with regards to the fact that my main thing was, if you take anything from this video, was my main concerns were the demo didn't do it any favours, but I understand why they did it. There was a reasoning. They did have a direct reasoning as to why they did the demo the way they did the demo. But for some people who played the demo, they may have come away feeling a little bit kind of like, well, I'm not sure it's for me. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing and what the game's going to offer. But I hope this video I've done here has give you more of a snapshot and more of a clear idea of the things that are going on in the game with regards to main quests, story quests that are dialogue rich. You've got side quests, you've got bounties, you've got resources to collect, you've got things to upgrade, and the main bread and butter of the game, like I say, the main selling point of the game is all about the vehicle combat. And yet I've already done any in the 5 hours that I've done in the game, because everything's been introduced to me at a very, very slow and steady pace, which I completely love. If you've got any questions or anything that you're still not unsure about, that I've not covered in this video, if I know the answer to them, pop them in the comments below. Through me carrying on playing this game today, if I know the answers to them, I'll respond to them and I'll give you all the answers that I can from everything that I know from what I've played so far and what I'm going to continue playing as I progress through the main story. But yes, please put your comments in below on any thoughts that you have about the game, any questions you have about the game. Give the video a thumbs up if it's helped you in any way. Please give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you've not subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I post more content. What I'm probably going to do later on today, once I've finished streaming, is the stream that I did last night, I'm going to edit and cut up, and I'm going to post it up and export it across in chunks so that you can, if you're still unsure, there'll be more videos ready or available in the next coming days of this game and how the game unfolds. But yeah, for now, I'm out, but please, please, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.